without further ado, here's the Juggernaut String Band.
All right. Anybody tell me what this is called? Anybody know? A wash tub. That's a wash tub. This is my banjo. It's my favorite instrument. And I have a favorite banjo song. I think a lot of you know. How many people know she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes? Good. And there's hand motions that go with it too. The first thing, let's all try this. Reach up high and pull a whistle. Toot, toot. Oh, they can do better than that. Nice and loud. Toot, toot. All right, here we go. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. That sounded pretty good. The next one goes, and we'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Whoa! Back. Reach out in front. Pull it back. Whoa! Back. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Whoa! Back. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Whoa! Back. You see, we can add them up, okay? And the next one goes, we'll all go down to meet her when she comes. Ha, babe! Give me a big hi, babe, everybody. Hi. And we'll all go down to meet her when she comes. Hi, babe. And we'll all go down to meet her when she comes. Hi, babe. And we'll all go down to meet her. We'll all go down to meet her. We'll all go down to meet her when she comes. Hi, babe. Whoa, back. Clap along this time while we play. Coming to the house, we better have a mess of food. And we'll all have pizza and ice cream when she comes. Yum, yum. Give me a big yum, yum. Yeah. And we'll all have pizza and ice cream when she comes. Yum, yum. And we'll all have pizza and ice cream when she comes. Yeah. And we'll all have pizza and ice cream. We'll all have pizza and ice cream. We'll all have pizza and ice cream when she comes. Yum, yum. Hi, babe. Whoa, back. You know what happened? Everybody ate all that pizza and ice cream, got sleepy, and fell asleep all over my house, and there's not enough beds, and you'll have to sleep with Grandma when she comes. Don't hear your loudest, snorkiest snore. And you'll have to sleep with Grandma when she comes. And you'll have to sleep with Grandma when she comes. And you'll have to sleep with Grandma. You'll have to sleep with Grandma. You'll have to sleep with Grandma when she comes. Yum, yum. Hi, babe. Whoa, back. Clap along one more time now. It's all a big hand. Well, it's hard to imagine looking at this instrument, which was made in a factory, that it got invented in an African hunting camp. That's what happened. And it's really 2 instruments. It's got a drum, and it's got a stick with strings. So we're going to start with the drum. We're going back into prehistoric times now. And we learned a really great African welcoming song. I was in Africa, and I said, Funga Alafia. I'm saying, welcome me to my village. And your answer is, Ashe, Ashe. That means thank you. So I'm saying welcome. I'm just saying thank you. Let's try it. Funga Alafia. Ashe, Ashe. All right. Ashe, Ashe, Conga, Lafia, Ashe, 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 everybody, Ashe, 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 come on, Ashe, Ashe. Strings came from. Now the story goes, and we only have a story to go on because we're going back to prehistoric times. The story goes that there was an African hunter with his bow and arrow out looking for food for his family, but he couldn't carry his drum around him, so he had to travel fast. And one night he was feeling lonely for his drum around the campfire, and he said, well, what can I make rhythm with? And he looked, he said, well, I got my arrow, and I got my bow, and he started tapping the arrow on the bow. And many people think that's the world's first stringed instrument. And even though it's a prehistoric instrument, people still play that around the world. They still tap a stick on a bow. And then another African person got an even better idea. He said, I'm going to use my mouth to make that a little louder, like this. You put it against my mouth, use the mouth as an echo chamber. And if I change my mouth, I can change the note. And even though it's another prehistoric instrument, they still play it that way in the Ozark Mountains in Missouri and Arkansas. And they sing this song. Repeat after me. Every time I go to town.
Every time I go to town.
Boys keep kicking my dog around.
Boys keep kicking my dog
Makes
around.
no difference if he's a hound.
Makes no difference that he's a hound.
Gotta quit kicking my dog around.
Gotta be kicking my dog around.
Well, me and Ben Briggs and old Bill Brown thought we'd take a walk to town. Oh, Jim Dog, he's an hungry cuss. He just typed his follower. Every time I go to town.
Every time I go to town.
Boys keep kicking my dog around.
Boys keep kicking my dog around.
Makes no difference if he's a hound. Gotta quit kicking my dog around.
Gotta quit kicking my dog around.
Well, we went by Bill Johnson's store. A couple of boys came out the door, screaming and yelling and throwing rocks. Chased my kid off under a box. Every time I go to town.
Every time I go to town.
Boys keep kicking my dog around.
Boys keep kicking my dog around.
Makes no difference if he's a hound.
Makes no difference that he's a hound.
Gotta quit kicking my dog around.
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 Now, it wasn't long before someone decided to try to combine the bow with the drum. If you think about it, the drum has a piece of skin on it, kind of like the side of your jaw. And listen to how this works. You hear the bow by itself, it's kind of quiet. But if you press it to the drum head acts like a speaker, just like in a radio or a TV. So there's the world's first banjo, a bow and a drum attached. And even after they started making them in factories, people were still using African technology and American junk to make this better. So they play the banjo, and then they take a jug, and in Africa they'd use a piece of bamboo to make the bass sound. But again, found some good American junk to do the same thing. Now I got my bass instrument, and then the Germans brought the harmonica. And the Africans said, no, we'll play it like this. Play the blues. Repeat after me. Hi-de, 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 hi.
Howdy, 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 ho.
Howdy, howdy, ho.
Howdy, howdy, howdy,
A
ho.
song about Cab Calloway, Minnie the Butcher. instruments in our American folk music. And here's another one, the washtub bass. I'm going to show you guys how this works, and then get some of you to help me play it yourselves. Now in Africa, they'd find a skinny baby tree, and they'd dig a hole in the ground next to it, and stake a piece of goat skin over the hole, attach a string to the goat skin in the tree, and they'd play the tree. African technology and American jump. Works the same way, whether it's a tree or a stick in a tub. But when I push back on the stick and tightens the string, listen to how the note gets higher and higher. Well, God made elephants big and stout. Wasn't satisfied to make a great big snout. Made that snout as long as the rail. Wasn't satisfied to make a great big tail. He's the king of the jungle, sing. King of the jungle. He's the king of the jungle. There he is. King of the jungle. Ski-ba-ba.
Ski-ba-ba.
Scoop-da-da.
Scoop-da-da.